Hi, this is Ms. Huss, and I am completing a screencast to help you guys navigate Canvas for English Language Arts. First thing you're going to do is sign in to your Rapid Identity account. And this will bring you to your Rapid Identity dashboard. Make sure that you're clicking on the Canvas app. And this will bring you to your Canvas dashboard. You need to figure out which class you're trying to get into. And for this, we're looking at Ms. Huss for 7th grade ELA. So you'll find that and click on that icon, and it will bring you to my home page. So this is the home page that comes up when students sign into Canvas. So students are required to sign in to every class. So it should be the first thing that they do when they begin working on English Language Arts each day. They are expected to sign in every day, whether they're in class with me or whether or not they're remote working at home. So here's that link to sign in. So click that link. And this is what the form looks like. They'll complete the form and they'll submit. So once they've done that, they can click on the box for A students or B students. We're starting our week with A students, so I'm going to go ahead and click on A students this week. And this will bring up my virtual classroom. So this has a link to every assignment that they have to do for the week, and you can see the arrows point to the different assignments. So the weekly things that they have to do are daily vocabulary. So they click on whatever day it is, it will take them to a daily vocabulary form, and they complete this assignment and click submit. Like I said, that is daily vocabulary, so they need to click on whatever day it is and complete that daily. The check-in is over here for attendance as well. So if they forgot to do that before they came to the virtual classrooms, the link for the check-in is also right here on this page. They need to be studying their stems. So starting this week, they'll be studying STEM List 2. So it takes them straight to the assignment in Canvas. And I have embedded games for them and flashcards for them to help them study their stems. I give them 2 weeks for stems, and they'll have a quiz on the entire list after the 2 weeks. Going back into that, you can see the due dates. It says that this assignment is not due until October 9th. The assignment due dates in Canvas are not correct. We can only put one due date in there, but we have different due dates for both the A kids and the B students. So A students will have a quiz on Monday, October 5th, and B students will have a quiz on Thursday, October 8th. Another thing that they do weekly is a journal choice board response, and this is something that they do in their notebooks. They should be reading a novel at home that is on their level, and they should be completing 1 activity a week in their notebook. So by the end of the 9 weeks, they should have 9 activities completed in their notebook in regards to what they have been reading at home. And that is the easiest way I know how to do accountability for independent reading at home, to have them do a simple activity to respond to their reading. And then the last thing they have for me is what's going to be inside this blue box. So oftentimes it'll be an informational article, or it will be some type of fiction response. So we are alternating fiction and informational text weeks. So they will never have both unless we decide to incorporate that later on in the second semester. So for this first 9 weeks, they will have either fiction or nonfiction, and that will be in this blue box here. So they'll click on the assignment, and this is the assignment that I've prepared for this week. So my instruction is on here. I have links to the instruction that we're going to do in class. It'll take you to the website where we're going to learn about signposts this week. And that is just an annotation tool to help us with fiction, reading fiction, and comprehending fiction. So they will have a quick write prompt this week. And that is the prompt. And then I always try to give them a hint. We're going to be using the races writing strategy again this year. So last year they used the race, but they did not work on summing up the answer. So we're adding the S to this. And then again, their due date is here at the bottom. So you can find everything that you need from this virtual classroom. If you guys have any questions, feel free to send me an email.